There are some loves that cannot be forgotten despite everything. They are not so easily erased from memory because they involve not only love but betrayal. There are tears, intervening people, lost trust, and hands that cannot hold on. Today we are going to talk about the most talked about love story in Bollywood, Deepika Padukone and Ranveer Kapoor. But they are not the only ones in this story. Katrina, Kaif, Alia, Bhatt, Ranveer Singh, and many other famous names are also involved. If you're ready, let's embark on this scandalous journey of love together. Prepare your teas and coffees. Ranveer Kapoor comes from the royal family of Indian cinema. The surname Kapoor means legendary in Bollywood. His father Rishi Kapoor and mother Neetu Singh are both legendary actors. Growing up in this environment, Ranveer attracted attention at a young age with his good looks. Ranveer's first love was Avantika Malik. He was with her in his early 20s. Later, he had a short relationship with Nandita Mahtani. However, his most famous love story was with Deepika Padukone in 2007. He may have been a shy boy in front of the camera, but in private life, he was the opposite. Flirtatious, curious, and reluctant to commit. In 2007, during the filming of Bahna Ai Haseno, Deepika and Ranveer grew close. Deepika was the rising star of Bollywood at that time. She was a woman admired by everyone for her innocent face, graceful physique, and elegance. They did not hide their love, they appeared hand in hand in public and went on vacations together. Deepika declared her love to everyone by getting Ranveer Kapoor's initials RK tattooed on her neck. In her interviews at that time, she often stated that she was planning to get married and that she loved Ranveer's family very much. This move showed how strong Deepika's feelings were. What about Ranveer's side? Ranveer, on the other hand, was more cautious in this relationship. His close circle said that he was not as committed as Deepika and was even more flirtatious. Deepika, however, was serious and loyal enough to consider marriage. But this fairy tale did not last long. Ranveer's family, especially his mother Neetu, never warmed to Deepika. She made it clear to the media that Deepika dressed too revealingly and was too independent. Rumors circulated that Ranveer's mother said, "Deepika is too modern and not suitable for our family values." Deepika's parents, on the other hand, initially loved Ranveer, but after seeing their daughter's heartbreak, they withdrew their support. Deepika's mother advised her daughter to focus solely on her career. Thus, the couple was tested not only by their love, but also by family pressure. Although their relationship seemed to be unproblematic until 2008, the media lobby started to boil in 2009. Ranveer got close to Katrina Kaif during the shooting of Ajab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani. Leaks from the set suggested that he was quite close with Katrina not only in intimate scenes. It was said that Deepika didn't want to believe these rumors at first. But one day, she allegedly caught his private messages and photos with Katrina on his phone. After this incident, Deepika threw a tantrum and left him. So, Ranveer was silent for a long time about the betrayal allegations. He had never been one to make many media appearances or statements. Ranveer never spoke openly. But in an interview with Filmfare magazine in 2010, he said the following: "I was not faithful because I was not emotionally mature at that age. It was my fault. I would act differently today." This confession not only shattered Deepika's heart, but also announced to the whole world why their relationship ended. He couldn't maintain loyalty. His flirtation with Katrina went beyond emotional betrayal. That's when the paparazzi caught him secretly on vacation with Katrina. Deepika got very serious very early. She felt the pressure to say, "Let's get married." Ranveer was younger and not ready to commit. In fact, their relationship always showed that Deepika loved him much more than he loved her. His family didn't accept Deepika, especially his mother Neetu, wanted him to marry someone more traditional outside of acting. Deepika was incredibly focused on her career. She was an independent woman. Family pressure also consumed the relationship. Deepika's trauma was enormous. She said that she was depressed after the breakup. received psychological support, and admitted, "I felt worthless." Later, Deepika made it clear in an interview. She said, "Yes, he cheated on me." Their relationship was also deep physically, so the breakup turned into a spiritual breakdown for her. The two were constantly staying together, and it was rumored that they were physically involved. And this devastated her even more, because in a country like India, this was a huge scandal. After the breakup, Deepika was reborn. With films like Piku and Ram Leela, she reached the top not only in her career but also spiritually. In his own words, "My darkest period brought out my strongest self." Ranveer made his relationship with Katrina official after Deepika, and they were together for 5 to 6 years. But the end was disappointing again. Katrina said, "He left me unfinished" in her interviews, which made him think that their relationship was not emotionally complete. Deepika met Ranveer Singh during the filming of Ram Leela, and they soon became lovers. In the following years, she and Ranveer appeared together in 2 different movies. But it was no longer love between them, only respect and friendship. At that time, Deepika had started a new romance with Ranveer Singh. Ranveer was lonely, but he had matured. In 2018, Deepika and Ranveer got married. She had romances with 2 big male stars of her time. These relationships made such a big impact that discussions about deep veer or deep beer still appear on social media. While many fans wanted Deepika and Ranveer to get back together, others saw Ranveer as the real hero. Now, let's talk about Ranbir Kapoor's life after Deepika. Ranbir and Alia Bhatt met during the filming of Brahmastra in 2018. The shooting lasted for about 3 years, during which they became very close. They spent long hours together during the production, and this closeness made them not only colleagues but also friends and eventually lovers. His mother, Neetu, and father, Rishi, loved Alia. Neetu especially liked her traditional, respectful, and family-oriented nature. Alia was a young woman working in Bollywood, but also very attached to her family. Considering the difficulties he had faced in previous relationships, Alia's calmer and more family-oriented personality was a source of relief for his mother. Additionally, the fact that she had been educated in England and raised in different cultures was a big plus for the Kapoor family. Because the Kapoor family loves to show off, to be avoir du pouvoir. And Alia has always stayed away from scandals. She had a very clean image in front of the media and has always maintained that image. Alia Bhatt's family knew that Ranveer came from a very loved and respected family, so they were very warm to the marriage decision. Ranveer and Alia got married in a traditional ceremony in Mumbai on the 14th of April 2022. Around this time, Alia and Ranveer Singh were in a movie together. There was a lot of kissing, a lot of physical contact in the film. Everyone criticized they didn't want Deepika because she used to wear revealing clothes, but look at Alia, she's doing movies with kissing scenes. This situation especially caused a strong reaction from his fans. Neetu didn't consider Deepika worthy of being his son's bride and wife because she was a freedom-loving, comfortable woman. But when we look at Alia, you should definitely watch the movie I'm talking about. In that scene, Alia was filming incredibly close scenes with Ranveer Singh, Deepika's real-life husband. Well, wouldn't people say, "What's this? What's this, sauerkraut?" There is a perception in the Bollywood world that doesn't add up. Katrina, Deepika, Alia, Ranveer. Ranveer constantly appears in the media as a close friend. They are always together, laughing, hugging, pretending that nothing is happening. Indian people are reacting strongly to this situation. India is a very traditional society, and they consider such relationships immoral. You know, this is also true in our country. That's why Bollywood relationships seem so unrealistic. Imagine Deepika and Ranveer were lovers at one time. Katrina was always seen as the bad woman, the third person, and blamed for the end of their relationship. But now, Deepika and Katrina are very close friends. On the other hand, Ranbir Kapoor is in the same movie as Ranveer Singh, the husband of his ex-girlfriend Deepika. He has no problem with his wife being in movies with lots of kissing, hugging, and physical contact. So it requires a great deal of professionalism. This is not a job that everyone can do easily. In all these relationships, Katrina was always the worst off. She also had a long relationship with Salman Khan, but he didn't want to marry her. The same thing happened with Ranveer. Both Ranveer and his family did not consider Katrina suitable for marriage. Moreover, she was seen as a bad woman for coming between Deepika and Ranveer. Later, she married Vicky Kaushal, who was younger than her, had just started his career, and was not well respected in the market. The marriage was arranged by producer Karan Johar. Katrina was publicly said to have married to clear her name and become a mother. Deepika and Ranveer were an incredibly beloved couple, and Katrina was always seen as responsible for the end of their relationship. Moreover, she had an extramarital, marriage-like relationship with Salman Khan, who had been an inveterate bachelor for years. He and Katrina had broken up when Salman openly stated he would not marry her. So that's why Katrina was so unwelcome. By marrying Vicky, she aimed to improve her image. She married Vicky after having been with very rich and popular names like Salman and Ranveer before. Vicky was quite a newcomer compared to Salman and Ranveer. Well, scandals never end in the Bollywood world. In this industry, everyone hurts each other but never holds grudges. So did Deepika and Ranveer. They wounded each other, helped each other grow, and eventually went their separate ways. But this story isn't just a love story, it's a tale of forgiveness, loss, and resilience. Deepika showed everyone how to rise to the top after such a big fall. Do you think Deepika and Ranveer should have gotten married? Is betrayal forgivable? Meet me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next scandalous Bollywood video. Bye!